Welcome everyone to our May PTA meeting. Thank you for those who are here and for those who could join on Zoom. We'll begin as we always do with our Pledge of Allegiance. There's a flag in the back of the room. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Our PTA mission is to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. I said that like a question. Tonight's agenda, we'll do our normal stuff of approving the minutes and administration updates and reports from our officers and committees. Our special event tonight will be the election of our officers for the next year and/or 2 years. We'll have some other business to discuss, our open forum, and then we will look at some town events, PTA and school events, and we'll close up. Let me just admit. Person here if I can find it. There we go. So the April meeting minutes are on our Board of Ed website. If somebody could move to approve those. And second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, minutes are approved. Administration updates. I know I see Mr. Barrow and Mrs. Barali. I don't know if Mr. Scarafield or Mr. Velarde. I haven't seen them yet, but they might be on as well. So whoever would like to take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Lyon. Thank you, Ms. Barali. Hi, everyone. We're into May. First, I just want to thank and appreciate all the teachers for Teacher Appreciation. In addition to today's National School Nurses Day. So appreciation to all the district nurses for all their hard work and dedication as well. We also celebrated as a district in all the schools, paraprofessionals last month as well. So thank you for all their hard work and dedication. I'll try to get Mr. Scarafield the link for him. He'll be with us in a moment or so.
Sure.
But just really wanted to thank the PTA as well for providing a lunch for our teachers and staff this past week. Much was appreciated. So thank you, Mr. Lyon, PTA board, and the entire PTA. We started NJSLA this week. We had a good start, good success at Mackenzie School. We're doing makeups for Thursday and Friday, and then we're starting back up on Tuesday and the rest of next week. So thank you for all that have collaborated with that. We have a lot of events coming up. We're still doing kindergarten registration, and we're still completing pre-K validation of residency. So I want to thank Miss Cindy and Miss Alexa for their dedication and hard work for the re-registration and also the registration itself. Pre-K right now, we're over the 95 registration mark. So we're just validating residency, but we are going to send out an email for save the dates with in mind for anyone that has applied to let them know save the dates for visits offsite pre-K location, in addition to our pre-K orientation and just a lot more information and a needs assessment from the parents that have applied for registration. So there'll be something going out directly to all individuals that have applied. Kindergarten registration, we're still going. So get the word out as much as possible to register early, because on the 28th of May, we do have our kindergarten orientation. Beyond that, we have a whole bunch of events coming up. We're going to send out important dates. If anyone has any questions in reference to that, reach out to your teacher's office or myself. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Barrow. Any questions for Mr. Barrow? Nope. Well, thank you so much. Mr. Scarafield, Mr. Velarde, or Mrs. Barali?
I have it. Thank you. I did get on. I had to use a previous link, but thank God you don't change the links. And thank you for updating us, Mr. Barrow, on pre-K, because that was on my agenda you have a little more knowledge in that, but that's gone well. I just want to update the PTA and the public on re-registration. We're down to like around 80 or so that was still trying to get for their initial uh, walk through just to start the process. But most people have gone through it, and we're just sending letters out for, things that are missing. But that's gone very well, and we thank everybody for that because again, we want to make sure we're educating ours, and that's gone well. And we're just going to keep, chasing down. We don't want to get to the point where we cut people off and don't give schedules out and things like that. So we're asking for cooperation. Hopefully, everybody will help us with that. Also, just as you are all aware, the budget passed, and we had some, unfortunate things that we had to cut, and I know they weren't popular. However, I just want to let the public know and the PTA that it's not going to be just dead forever. We are already working on plans. We've contacted Bergen PAC, New Jersey PAC. We are connected with William Patterson University, and they have professors and residents. So we are looking for someone in those venues, dance and theater, to help us with what we with our other specials and try to intertwine with that. And hopefully I can roll out something cohesive by June so that people know that we're, on the right track. So, again, I know it's a difficult time. People should know that across the state, it's been a real difficult budget year. And, there are things that nobody wants to lose. So, it's just one of those unfortunate things. So, we are working on it. We are cognizant of it, but, that's where we are right now. But and I also want to thank the PTA for providing lunch to the teachers on Teacher Appreciation Day. It was very nice of you. You guys do a really good job taking care of them, and they deserve it. And again, that's all I have for right now. If anyone has any questions.
Any questions for Mr. Scarfield? I guess not. Thank you so much. Mrs. Borali, Mr. Velarde.
Hi, good evening. A little note from Mr. Velarde. He's trying to get in,
Oh.
but his volume keeps kicking him out for some reason. So he should hopefully be on shortly.
Okay.
But he's definitely looking forward to being here. He's just having issues. So thank you again for the lunch for our teachers. They really did enjoy it and appreciated it very much. It was a very nice surprise. And they're always so happy when they're recognized, especially this week. And they do such a great job and hard work. And this is testing week, this week and next week. So it's very stressful. So all these little acts of kindness are so helpful to get them through these weeks. With that said, NJSLA, we're doing that this week. And then Tuesday through Friday next week, and we should be done, which is good. And then for our field day, which is May 15th, and our rain date is the 18th. And then we have our spring concert at Beckton Regional, which is May 20th. Then the PTA is bringing back our favorite assembly, the Holly Rock, on the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
And then now after that, it's all eighth grade. Everything's eighth grade. So they're going to have teen arts in Bergen Community. They'll go there for the day. Kalahari is June 2nd. Trills and Thrills, the band competition, that's the whole band and the eighth grade. The commencement is on the 16th. The breakfast is the 17th. And the last day is the 18th. I couldn't schedule graduation to be towards the last day because I have to work around Beckton, and their graduation is the 18th. So they'll come back for a day and, just hang out with their friends and enjoy it. Believe me, they'll miss us.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, I mean, things are moving along. We're doing very well. And I can't believe that it's already 6 weeks away, if not just to the end of the year. And then summer fun. I just can't believe it. But thank you, everyone, PTA, for all you do. We really appreciate it. And You have any questions for me? I'd be happy to answer.
I agree. It feels like we just finished back to school night and here we
Yeah,
are. Right.
yeah.
So, any questions for Mrs. Browley?
I don't have a question. I just have a comment. Two comments, actually, real quick. So, one, Mrs. Browley, I think it's brilliant that you scheduled makeups on field day so kids are not absent for testing because my
Thank you.
daughter came home and said, I cannot miss testing because otherwise I have to miss field day. And
Wow.
then, Mr. Barrow, you forgot to mention Go Knicks. That's all.
Well,
Wait.
actually, I wouldn't. Your daughter is such a sweetheart. Or any student, I wouldn't. I find it other times and let them make up, but let them think that. I like that plan. That's a good. I never even thought of that, but that's a good plan. They're smart. They see they're smart. These kids, they know.
Okay.
Did Mr. Velarde come back on?
I see he's still trying to get on. I'm not sure.
Oh,
His sound doesn't look like it's working yet, so I'm not sure if he's on fully or not yet.
I'm gonna
Like
tell him go
just
on his
admitted
cell
it.
phone.
Yeah. But uh
Okay.
we'll
Well, I'm
continue
sorry.
on and we can circle
Yeah.
back to him when he comes back. Thank you so much, Mrs. Borelli.
You.
Reports of our officers. We have our treasurer's report, Paula.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so for the month of April, um, are you gonna post it up, Kevin? There you
Yeah, I
go.
should have it right. Yeah.
Okay. For the month of April, we have some activities, mostly Tricky Tray and some Tricky Tray expenses. So the ending balance for the PTA is $22,238.49. The eighth grade committee also did a bunch of fundraisers, and their ending balance for the month is $8,959.34.
Mhm.
And we are balanced.
And that includes their Gertrude Hawk funding. So from the
Uh,
spring sale, we had the Gertrude Hawk. Oh,
Mr. Lyons, I
yes.
have Mr. Velarde on the
Okay.
phone, so
Oh,
I
great.
can pipe him in. He'll talk. I'll put him on speaker
Perfect.
and he'll be able. Can you hear me, Mr. Velarde? I can hear you. Go ahead and speak. We'll see if they hear you.
Beautiful. So first and foremost, my apologies for the connection issues at soccer tryouts tonight. But Lincoln School is super busy. I want to lead off. First and foremost, our kids have been absolutely fantastic with our first 2 days of NJSLAA testing. Going around this building and moving from class to class, these kids are working. We are so proud of that. We are 2 days down for our general testing and 5 more to go. So we want to continue with this momentum. We pick up again Friday with our writing task. So we just encourage families, keep doing what you're doing because the product is there in the classroom. The mindful mornings have been super successful and we are excited. I still don't know exactly which days next week, but we will have Charlie the therapy dog back in to make a special appearance and visit our 4th and 5th graders. It is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, so we are embedding that work into our programming and practice, specifically in the social studies classroom. Our 5th graders continue on with their lead program, and we have scheduled that celebration for June 3rd, where the ERPD is taking our 5th graders to Lucky Strike for a day of bowling and pizza. So those forms have been loaded onto your Genesis Parent Portal account, as well as a second hard copy form that was sent home for the police department. Our spring showcase is right around the corner. It is the end of May. That's Thursday, the 28th. Another permission slip that was loaded to your account is for the walking field trip. That morning, we will walk down to Beckton Regional High School, weather permitting, to run through a dress rehearsal. And that evening is our show starting at 6:30. I will be sending out the formal invite probably early next week. So just please make sure you save that date for an amazing night for our Hawaiian party. Last but not least, just a couple of thank yous. PTA, thank you as always for treating our staff to an amazing lunch. They really enjoyed the burritos yesterday, and it was a great way to start our testing session. And we continue to appreciate your work in setting up the Holly Rock show for our third through eighth grade Wildcats to celebrate the end of testing. In the meantime, if anybody needs anything, please be sure to reach out. We are here to help, and we really want to make a nice, smooth final 30 days of the 25-26 school year.
Thank you so much, Mr. Velarde. Any questions for Mr. Velarde that Mr. Scarafield can communicate to him?
He can hear you.
Okay. I don't hear any questions, so thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you again, and my apologies for the connection issues tonight.
Not a problem. Oh, and the room was set up fine for us.
Beautiful. I knew Mr.
Yep.
Agron had you guys all taken care of. He
Yep.
reached out to me, and I appreciated his help today.
Yeah, not a problem. Just no jazz music playing when I came in. All right. Thank you again. The treasurer's report we just did. The pizza party, just so you know, this was the pizza party from the winning class for the Mackenzie coin challenge that we had. So that's that pizza party. And then the eighth grade committee, I think you reported on, right, Paola? So we are to correspondence.
Thank you, Kevin. We have one correspondence for this month. Thank you so much to you and PTA for the delicious Chipotle lunch. It was extra delicious after completing 1 day of testing. Thanks again, Mrs. Hannah Disterovich.
Thank you, Mrs. Zdarovich.
And that's it for this month.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
So reports of our committees. Just put this back down. Alyssa, anything for cultural events? I don't know if Alyssa's on. I don't know that we have any cultural events coming up. Holly, social media.
No updates.
Yep. And then fundraising, Linda.
Hello all. No, the only thing upcoming is the Tricky Tray, which I'm sure Charisse will talk more about.
Yep.
There's a lot of great prizes and stuff that are in store. So hopefully everyone's got their tickets to come. The only thing I need to discuss is for next year, I'm already being asked about two things. One, Gertrude Hawk. Do we want to continue to do Gertrude Hawk? And two, do we want to continue with the holiday shop as we did last year? And the holiday shop, they're offering us all three bonuses if we sign like before the end of this school year, which means they'll give us like an extra 5%. They'll give us $200 in free bucks so that we can pass out to kids who might need a few extra bucks, or like we did last year with the gift certificates. This would be kind of in place of those. And then they'll also give us the carnival kits, which we use for the kids' night out. So if I can have a motion to move forward with those, I can make sure that those are organized for next school year already.
So the motion that we want to put on the floor is if we stay with the same vendor for holiday shop and continue to use them and plan to schedule for next December with them. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
And get the bonuses attached to that.
Yeah, to get all three bonuses. Usually they only give us one or two, but they're willing to give us all three because we've worked with them for several years and they know how well we do.
So all membership can vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Any
and then
opposed?
sorry.
Sorry, any opposed? Okay, I guess that passes. So yes, Linda, we should go ahead with.
Great.
With
then we'll
them.
move forward with
Yep.
that. I'll
Yep.
reach out to her tomorrow.
Yep.
And then the other thing was the Gertrude Hawk. It's been, helpful for the eighth grade committee. I don't know if we want to do it again at the holiday time because that seemed like a lot. Like it seemed like it may have taken away a little bit from the spring sale. So I don't know if we want to continue with the holiday and spring or just do spring for next year.
Yeah, we have a couple people wanting to make comment on that first, Susan.
Yeah, please.
And Christine. Oh, Christine, did you have something to say?
Yes. I think since there are quite a few of you on eighth grade committee next year, I think you should just do it for eighth grade committee in the spring. or just pick between the spring or the fall, whichever one eighth grade committee wants to do.
I
Yeah,
think
agreed.
two was
I
too
feel
much.
like 2 was too much.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was too much.
two's too much for sure.
Yeah, I would recommend the spring one only because we have so much else going on at holiday time that I think if we just left it to spring, it would probably be better off.
Mm-hmm.
And eighth grade can use any
Yeah,
every fund you can get. So I can tell you that much from this year.
agreed, agreed. Okay, so if we can have a motion to just move forward with just the
Yep.
spring one.
Yep. All in favor of just doing a spring only Gertrude Hawk sale, say aye.
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 Any opposed? We're good there too.
Awesome. And in light of that, if I know initially with the upcoming revoting and whatnot, I had said to pass along on the Ways and Means chair, but I'm happy to stay on next year with the intent though of making sure that other new people are trained and brought on. So I'll just give you that piece of information as well.
Okay.
And then lastly, I'm so glad that the teachers and staff enjoyed the Chipotle lunch. We do have a few other things that were planned, but unfortunately, we're delayed in shipping. So we'll get to celebrate you all month long with several different other surprises. I won't tell you what they are. They're lots of fun, though. But keep your eyes and ears open because you never know what's going to pop in to celebrate teachers all month long in May.
Yay.
Yay. That's all I think I have right now. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Membership, I don't know if Sharice is on. I know she wasn't feeling well today, but 230 members, which I think is what we've been at for the past couple of months. School representatives, Natasha, I know you're on. I don't know if you're able to talk. If not, she did give me a quick update. Hold on. She said we're getting ready for field day, May 19th. That is for the kindergarten to third grade. Pre-K field day will be May 27th. May 28th is multicultural day at Mackenzie School. Pre-K will have a concert on June 11th. And in June, we're going to have the third grade moving up ceremony that Alyssa is helping them get ready for. So we have all kinds of things going on. And I think we also do a third grade breakfast. I'm not sure if I know we did last year, so I think we do that as well. So before the end of school. And then Lincoln, I don't think Rose was here. I think she sent me something as well. Hold on. Let me see where that was. Okay, I thought I saw something from Rose. Oh, maybe it was in Facebook Messenger. But anyway, I saw something from Rose. I know they're getting ready for the fifth grade moving up ceremony was the main thing. And obviously the field day for them it's now June 4th, which we'll get to in a minute as well on field when we get to the field day area. So I know Lincoln. And then eighth grade committee, Mrs. Green, Christine. I think
Hi,
I caught
Megan.
everything here.
Yes. Wow, only 2 more meetings. Thank you for supporting all of our April fundraisers. Good turnout with the eighth grade versus Carlstadt Cornhole tournament and our car wash this past Saturday. We did $2,100. So that is one last push. And we have a few more fundraisers going on this month. We have our eighth grade versus faculty basketball game next week on the 14th, if we can get enough people. We have the birthday board at the Tricky Tray on the 15th. And we have our lawn signs. Can order online by the 22nd. Or if you wanted to order in person, parents can stop by the Grove Street Community Hall on the 19th from 7 to 9 p.m., which is also our next meeting, to order and pay by cash or Venmo or whichever way you would like to pay. So those are our three fundraisers for this month.
Awesome. And we're
Thank you.
all
Yep.
set for this formal and the graduation and all that?
Formal in 2
We're
weeks
getting
on the
there.
21st. Yeah. Can't believe it. Yeah.
Oh boy. Thank you so much.
Getting there, 31 days to go.
Not that you're counting.
No, not that I'm counting. Lincoln is counting though on their emails. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep, thank you. Officer elections. So all nominations for PTA officers are currently unopposed. A voice vote can be taken for each nominated candidate. All PTA members can voice their vote. So this is all members are allowed to voice their vote for these votes. So if you're on Zoom, when I ask, come off mute and voice your vote, and then go back on mute if you like. When the candidate is presented, you vote aye or yes to accept the candidate for the position, no or nay to reject. I'll ask for ayes, yeses first, then ask for the noes and nays like I always do. And we'll do it based on a majority voice vote of aye, yes to confirm that candidate. So, for the office of president, which is a 2-year term, the nomination is for Christine Green. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 All those opposed, come off mute and say nay. The ayes have it. Congratulations, Mrs. Green. You are our new president starting July 1st. For vice president, which will be a 1-year term based on the changes to the bylaws we made earlier this year, we have Jillian Cawley. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 Any opposed, come off mute and say no or nay. Sounds like that passed as well. Congratulations, Mrs. Cawley. You will continue to be our vice president for another year. For corresponding secretary, which is a 1-year term, the nomination is for Shannon Cowan. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 Any opposed, come off mute and say no. The ayes have it. Congratulations, Mrs. Cowan. You are our corresponding secretary for 1 year. We have a recording secretary, which is a 2-year term, and the nomination goes to Natasha Bonilla. All in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 Any opposed, come off mute and say no. Congratulations, Mrs. Bonilla. You will be our recording secretary for the next 2 years. Treasurer for a 2-year term. Sadly, we had no nomination. So we will need someone to take on the role of treasurer for the 2-year term beginning July 1st. That is a needed position by the PTA, desperately needed. You don't necessarily have to be an accountant like Paula is. Being good with numbers and money is a good thing, but we do need someone to put their hat in the ring to be our treasurer. Thank you. So if
Come
you can
on,
get,
Paula, do
yeah,
it again.
I
Pal,
guess. I guess.
pal.
I tried.
um, no, I'm sure there's someone else in the
I don't mean to
organization.
interject, but like
Yeah,
I thought there was a rule that they like certain positions can't do more than 2 or 3 consecutive terms. Not that I wouldn't want
correct.
Paula again. Paula could stay on forever as far as I'm concerned. But I just want to make sure that that's like we're
Yeah.
not, you
I
know.
think there is, but I think in the
Yep.
bylaws it also says that unless there's no one who's going for the
Yeah.
position, and then you could stay
Okay,
on.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed 2 consecutive terms without argument, and then we need to try to find someone else if we can. Yeah, and
If
I think there's someone out there who can replace Pal, and I think Pal has done what she wanted to do. Not
well,
speaking for you though.
thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
So anyway, if anybody does want to be treasurer, though, reach out to the nominating committee or myself. We will gladly take you on as a treasurer, and Paolo will train you, and you will get all the information you need. It's not as dangerous as it sounds. Oops, sorry, went too far. Nominations for committee chairpersons. Now, these are board members only, so current board members may voice their vote. Current board members include current officers and committee chairpersons. So as I announce each one, come off Zoom and say yay or nay the same way we just did. So for social media, we have a nomination of Kevin Lyon. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those
Aye.
opposed? better not oppose. No. So I will be your social media chairperson for the coming year. These, by the way, all the committee chairs are 1-year positions. There are no 2-year terms for committee chairs, even though sometimes it feels like it. For cultural events, Alyssa Martino Foster. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, come off mute and say nay. Alyssa Martino Foster will be our cultural events chairperson. A membership, Therese Brown. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 All those opposed, come off mute and say no. Therese will be our membership committee chairperson for the next year. We do have 2 chairperson positions to be filled for bylaws and ways and means fundraising, although I think, Linda, you would put your name in?
Yeah, I sorry, it was a last minute
Yeah,
decision, but yeah, I'll
that's fine.
stay on for the 1 more year for the fundraising.
So-
Again, with the caveat to just make sure we train new people.
So all those in favor of Linda Lyon for Ways and Means Fundraising for the chairperson, say, come off mute and say aye.
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 All those opposed? Congratulations, Linda. You will be our chairperson for fundraising for another year. We do need a bylaws person still. These positions don't have to be filled though until July. They should be filled in July by the new board. And then somewhere, should go to the next slide. All right. Mackenzie School Rep, we have a nomination for Natasha Bonilla. All those in favor, come off mute and say aye.
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 Any opposed, say nay. Natasha will be our Mackenzie School Rep for the next year. And for 8th grade committee, we have 2 nominations, two co-chair nominations. So this is not 2 opposing people, but 2 people who will jointly chair the 8th grade committee. And those people are Nina Hoxa. All those in favor of Nina as one of the 8th grade chairpersons, say aye.
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 Any opposed, say no. And the other person is Emily Landolfi. All those in favor of Emily, say aye.
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 Any opposed, say no. So Nina and Emily will head up our 8th grade committee in the coming year. We still have to fill the Lincoln School representative and our Faust School representative. And again, those can be filled up with the next board as they come in July. They can also fill them. So those are not as urgent as the treasurer position. If you're going to run for something, run for treasurer. Anyway, so thank you everyone who put their names in for nomination, and we look forward to an exciting next year and the year after with our new board and committee chairpersons. All of these positions take effective July 1st, especially the board positions. And there we go. Tricky Tray. How's the fun stuff? Tricky Tray is scheduled. I don't know if
Sharice
Jillian
isn't on,
wants
but
to-
I could talk about it, Kevin, if you want.
Yeah.
So Tricky Tray is next Friday. Tickets are on sale now. So encourage people to post it to your Facebook, post it to your socials, get people to attend. Tickets are selling quickly, but we just want to make sure we get a full house there. And we have, I think, last I checked today, we were at 222 or 223 prizes. I feel like prizes keep coming in and we're getting a little overwhelmed. Sharice's garage is jam-packed, but the prizes are awesome. We have a lot of really great stuff. Thank you to the building principals and school counselors who have donated some things. And we have things like reserve seating at 8th grade graduation. So there's some pretty cool prizes in there this year. We have a lot of really big prizes. We have a TV. We have a record player. I don't even know. There's so many things. No tickets will be sold at the door. So just make sure you get those tickets ahead of time. Bring your own food and drink. And yeah, we're excited about it. It should be a good time. We'll also have the 8th grade birthday board there as well as 50/50. So all of those will be available to purchase that night.
I think we're setting up on May 14th on Thursday, correct? So
yeah. The
people
good
to help
thing
for
is
that.
there's the Friends of East Rutherford has bingo the night before, so we don't have to set up any tables, which is really nice. So there'll be a little bit less work than typical. But yes, we will have to set up all the prizes and tablecloths and all that kind of stuff.
Wait, hold on, Jillian. Why don't we have to set up tables?
There's bingo the night before for Friends
Oh,
of East
bingos.
River.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah,
Got
the
it.
So we will need
yeah.
help breaking down on the 15th afterwards, but at least there'll be a little less physical labor on the 14th. So
Yeah. So the 13th has bingo. They'll leave the table set up so that we can use them for the 14th to set up on the 14th for our event on the 15th. Yeah. There we go. Great. Thank you, Jillian. Teacher Appreciation Week, as has been mentioned several times for Teacher Appreciation Day. Yesterday, we provided lunch for the staff from Chipotle for Cinco de Mayo. They delivered burritos, chips, and salsa for all. I do want to apologize to Mr. Barrow and his school and Mrs. Barali and her school because I think they delivered the wrong orders to the wrong schools, and you guys had to coordinate with the custodians to get them to the right schools. I think it was a difference of 30 burritos between the two schools. So wasn't a difference necessarily in the order, just in the quantity. So I apologize that the company messed that up, but they had the right address for each order, so I don't know how they mixed them up. PTA will provide each teacher also with a coupon or gift card for a free meal at Habit Burger and Grill. Habit Burger and Grill sent us a bunch of coupon gift cards, so we have them available for all the teachers. I hope to get them later this week or early next week. I want to put them with a nice little card for them. And PTA, as Linda had mentioned earlier, PTA will have gifts for the teachers, but delivery date delays meant they'll be in later this month. So we're going to celebrate our teachers all month long. So be on the lookout. The Chipotle lunch, Mrs. Dezerevich also sent, I asked her to send me some pictures if they had them. So these were some of the pictures of our Lincoln school teachers enjoying the lunch. Obviously, Mr. Barrow or Mrs. Barali, if you guys have any pictures from your staff that you want to share with PTA, we'd love to see them as well. Field Day T-shirt contest. Yay, winners. Mackenzie School, we chose Natalia Ridzanitz shirt, a third grader, her design for the shirt. So this is a mock-up of what it would look like. Not necessarily the actual shirt. The actual shirts are being printed. They should be here by the 12th or 13th, I think is what I told him, so that we could have them in advance of Field Day. Lincoln School, Leon Steck made this design, which we chose. And for Faust School, Natalia Castellan made this design, which we chose. And both of those, the Faust School shirts are being made up as well because both Faust and Mackenzie have their field days later this month. Lincoln will submit the order shortly for that shirt. We're just waiting on the Faust School volunteers from eighth grade who are going to help at Lincoln School. We're going to give the seventh graders who are volunteering at Mackenzie School Mackenzie shirts, and we're going to give the eighth graders who are volunteering at Lincoln School Lincoln shirts so they can wear them for those schools' field days and be part of the whole celebration of the day rather than wearing some random Wildcat t-shirt. So. And those winners will all receive a gift card to Cake and Cone, and all the contest entrants, which is in all contest entries people, children received a certificate and coupon for a free kids meal at Habit Burger and Grill. Another donation from Habit Burger and Grill to us were certificates. Those certificates were dropped off at the schools to the art teachers today, so they can be distributed over the next few days to the students. So if your child made a shirt design, they will get a coupon for a free meal at Habit Burger, and that's in Clifton, I think. Okay. Faust Field Day is May 15th with a rain date of May 18th. We do serve a full lunch. Faust School goes from, they don't have it at the school, they have it at Beckton Field, Riggin Field, sorry, not Beckton, Riggin Field, sorry. So because obviously there's no cafeteria workers at Riggin Field, PTA provides the lunch. ShopRite of Wellington, thank you, Tara, for using them for Kids Night Out, and we recommending to ask them for donations for this. They are donating chips, water, and juice of 225, I think, of each. I think we have 240 kids, so we'll have to supplement a little bit, but not nearly as much as we had to in the past. So they are donating those items. Master Pizza, we're purchasing the pizza from them. They're giving us a discount, but we will purchase the pizzas from them because Jillian, actually, you were there last year. I was going to ask, did we have enough pizza last year, or we ran out and we needed more, right?
no, we had enough, and some of the
Yeah,
kids
enough.
came
Okay.
back. I think we let them come back for seconds but we
Okay.
didn't have enough for everybody to have seconds.
Okay. So, but yeah, because we ordered 60 pies and I just wasn't sure was that enough or should I order like
I'm not
a few
sure if the
more?
class
Yeah.
size, like, I don't know if
Yeah.
the class
It's
sizes
about
are
the
the
same.
same.
Yeah.
So, okay, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can talk about that. And then any additional items we'll purchase from BJ's. They like to have the little just a little popsicle at the end of the day. So we buy them from BJ, them and the extra chips and water and such we'll get from BJ's. Mackenzie Field Day, May 19th for kindergarten and third, May 27th for pre-K. We will need some volunteers. Oh, I'm sorry, we do need volunteers for the lunch service. Volunteers for the water distribution and coordinating the activities, and we're going to purchase that water. And just back to Faust, the lunch is at 11:20, so the timing would be like around 11 to like 1 o'clock or so. And then Lincoln Field Day is June 4th. We need volunteers for coordinating ice cream activities, but we also need a vendor for the treats. We used to use Kona Ice. Mr. Velarde had asked if we could use the Metropolitan ice cream that we used for the ice cream social for Mackenzie at the beginning of the year. They unfortunately aren't available June 4th, and they had recommended another person who's also not available June 4th. So if we have any other vendors for ice cream type treats, I did. Okay. I did see a Mr. Softy truck outside the schools today, outside Faust and Lincoln School today. I guess there was something that you guys had the ice cream for. So I asked if we could get their number as well. So Mrs. Hunkaya was going to get me that. So
Christine,
yeah.
didn't we use Mr. Softy for the ice cream social one year?
Yes, we did.
We might have a number somewhere.
Okay.
We
Also,
And
did.
Susan
I
is saying
forget who
she
set
might
that
have
up for
Mr.
us though,
Softy as
but we
well.
did use Mr. Softy. But he's kind of
Ralphson
considered.
Ralphson Hasbrook Heights
Oh
has
yeah.
like push carts or whatever too. Like that might be an idea to look into.
Okay. So we'll find somebody for you, Mr. I know Mr. Velarde's not on, but we'll find someone for the Lincoln School treats. So and the worst
Kev,
not
don't
the
forget
worst.
about that
Yeah.
place in Patterson. Remember that you can buy ice cream in bulk?
Oh yeah.
Helen had shared that with us. I just remember that. That's
Yeah.
another option. We might be able to just buy it outright for ourselves.
Mhm. And then serve it. Yeah, get cups and serve it or whatever. Okay, we'll figure that out. But yeah, if anybody has those contacts and can get them to me, we'll try to make that work. Again, it's June 4th, so it's a little less than a month away. But obviously, we want to get on their calendar as soon as possible if we need a vendor. Holly Rock Game Show, as Mrs. Borelli mentioned, will be May 21st at Faust School. Third graders will get bussed over, and third through fifth will have an assembly at 9 a.m. and our sixth through eighth students will have it at 10:15 a.m. And that's always a fun time and a good way to unwind after the SLAAs now. So Grit Ninja Assembly, unfortunately, they didn't have any availability for us this spring. By the time we got to them, they had already booked up. They did recommend maybe we could schedule something for September or October. I'll work with Mr. Velarde and Mrs. Borali to see if there's anything we want to do, but as that'll be under the new board, I'll maybe hand those reins over to the new president. Uh, any new or other business, any open discussion, anything else we want to discuss? Mm, okay. Hearing none, we will finish up. Upcoming town events, there's bingo on May 13th, as we mentioned, with the Tricky Tray. The 250th anniversary at Riggin Field on June 20th. I didn't mess up. Last month, Mrs. DeRosa had come and spoke to us about the 250th anniversary. They had a meeting, but I wasn't able to make it to that meeting, and I didn't realize it till late, so I never got anybody to replace me. So I do need to get in contact with her. I know we talked about maybe trying to secure the magician and see if we could set up like a little booth area with the magician, just doing like shows throughout, like 3 or 4 shows throughout that time frame, or something like that for the kids. Also, they will be putting out requests for volunteers to help with ticketing and welcoming people and doing whatever else at the event. So keep your eyes on Facebook because I know they post a lot of stuff out there when they need people. And then there is a FIFA World Cup watch party. I think I saw that was on June 26th, although maybe it's the 27th. I don't know the exact day. I couldn't find the Facebook post, but I saw a Facebook post apologizing to the people who live near Riggin Field. for the traffic that will be there. And I thought they had a date for the World Cup watch party. So keep an eye out for that as well. If you live near Riggin Field, you may want to like move your car a few blocks away both of those days. There's also a family fun day. I don't know if this is a town sponsored item or something else, but I saw it on Facebook, a family fun day this Saturday, May 16th. So that's on Facebook as well under the East Rutherford site. So you can check
I
that
don't
out.
think it's a town event, Kevin. I think
Yeah.
it's to
Yeah.
raise money for
Yeah.
one of the moms in town.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so lots of things going on, but I get most of my news through Facebook. Um, PTA events, we have the eighth grade versus faculty basketball game May 14th. We have our Faust Field Day on May 15th and our Tricky Tray on May 15th. Mackenzie's Field Days 19th and 27th, the Holly Rock Show on May 21st, and Lincoln Field Day on June 4th. Whew. And then we have a half day May 22nd. That's the start of Memorial Day. Schools will be closed on May 25th for Memorial Day. And of course, a couple months ago, we had the new school calendar for the 26-27 school year posted on the erboe.net. So please check that out so you know the calendar for next year. And our first day of school will be September 3rd. Not that we want to think about the first day of school yet. Thank you. Our next and last PTA meeting for this year will be June 3rd at 7 p.m. right here at the Faust School Media Room. Happy Mother's Day to all of you and happy Memorial Day as well. So thank you so much for joining us.